Hello, my name is Tiominar Sianipar. I'm from State University of Medan, majoring in Pancasila and Civic Education. My ID number 3203111016. Hello, best wishes for all of us, the teacher as well as friends who I care about. On this occasion, let us say praise and gratitude for the presence of God Almighty, where because of His permission, we can all gather this morning in this virtual YouTube. This morning, I would like to explain a little about the importance of Pancasila values in building nation's character and morals. As the nation ideology, Pancasila certainly plays an important role in molding the character and moral of the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, of course we as Indonesians are familiar with the word Pancasila because since elementary school we have been taught and known about the principle in Pancasila. Right? I think it's right. Pancasila is the ideological pillar of Indonesian, or in other words, basic ideals, view and understanding of the state in the life of the people and the nation. The function of Pancasila as an outlook provides direction and a foundation for the development of the nation character. This perspective also implies that Pancasila acts as the essence as well as the national personality. This means that Pancasila is the fundamental of Indonesian morality and characteristic. The existence of a nation is largely determined by its character. Only a nation that has a strong trait is able to make itself a nation with dignity and respected by other nations. The construction of national character is inseparable from a number of values, morals, and norms that drive it. Morals and character are two things that are intertwined because one's moral action reflects one's character. However, it seems that in society nowadays, children of the nation slowly began to lose their true ethics and identity. Ladies and gentlemen, Pancasila is a pride in shaping the nation's moral so as to achieve civilized behavior. Pancasila should be enlivened in reality and be practiced on a daily basis. A clear view of life and standing point, Pancasila is extracted from Indonesian local wisdom. Moreover, we all know that now is the era of globalization, which is one of the factors that causes the swift fail to be deeply embedded in our nation, Indonesia, especially in young people. We also need to know globalization is a process in a global community system that is not affected by regional boundaries. With its existence, globalization certainly has an influence in the life of a country, especially Indonesia. The impact of the includes two basic things, bringing a positive impact and at the same time a negative impact. Building the character of the nation in the era of globalization becomes one of the most important things in order to reduce the effect that can harm the nation and the country as a whole. The Indonesian nation is known as a polite and friendly nation, but in this day and age Indonesia seems to have lost its identity due to effect of globalization and modernization. The condition of the Indonesian national identity today can be assessed for ourselves by looking at the behavior and personality of the Indonesian people in general, which is reflected in their daily behavior. There are many young people who are currently behaving contradictory to the points of Pancasila. For example, without realizing it, nowadays the moral of the Indonesian youth is also colonized through the circulation of pornographic video on the internet that can be accessed easily so that many Indonesian youths see and even imitate the action of the pornographic video. In addition, the clothing styles of the young generation today have mostly imitated Western culture, which is known from their fashion and current trends. They are prouder to wear these clothes opposite to their original ethnic custom. Ladies and gentlemen, in building the moral and character of the nation, the values contained in Pancasila can be used as a filter for damaging effects brought by globalization. Pancasila contains 5 principles are suitable for the character building of the Indonesian nation. The first principle describes Indonesia as a country that has religious faith in living, so that good character is essentially formed from a clean heart with a strong belief in God. The second precept illustrates that everyone must be able to live together, upholding justice and civilization in order to differentiate between rights and wrongs. The third precept describes unity between Indonesian people who complement and help each other, or the term is Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, unity in diversity. The fourth precept shows that the existence of mutual trust between communities and togetherness can form a leadership character that is ingrained in Indonesian society. The fifth precept shows that people must work together in building a character without any difference, because Indonesian society is one. That is a good character in a way that follows the contents of Pancasila. Ladies and gentlemen, the existence of Pancasila as the nation ideology encourages people to have good moral with good character. Every precept in Pancasila becomes a reference for society to be able to behave and act as a manifestation of the true national identity. Thus, as a nation successor, we should be able to maintain the meaning of Pancasila's values and be able to shape the moral and character of this nation properly and not to be controlled by other countries, even though we are in the era of globalization. Because Pancasila as the strength of national identity needs to be reconstructed by young to embody in daily attitude. I hope everyone can perceive the intended meaning and purpose my speech. Furthermore, can put it into practice in our life. I think that all I can say. I apologize for the mistake I may have made. Thank you and have a nice day.